code 227. JIK in the house, shalom. JIK, that's twice, man. Earlier today and again. Thanks, brother. Connie in the house, what's going on, Connie? And Funky K Medina. What's going on, Connie? How you doing today? Kyle, what's up? How you doing, brother? Kyle. Maria Gutierrez, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome. You know, today I forgot to put usually I put out not an invite, but I scheduled it. And I forgot to do that today. So I was like, shit, you know, I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be aware, but you guys already know my schedule by now. Which kind of works out. MST, what's good, fam? MST, what happened to you yesterday? I was asking you questions, but you went MIA. How's everybody today? Everyone is great, MST. How you doing? I'm good, thank you. How are you, HS? I'm doing well. I had to, basically my wife went out with my daughter, so I had to take care of the kids, had a quick dance party. Made them some food. They were hungry. Like they get hungry right before bedtime. Like just anything to procrastinate or to extend their time to stay awake. And we did that, and then I had to change them, put a diaper on them, and then put them to bed. You know, I don't know how long you're supposed to be wearing a diaper for. One is 4, one is 5, and only at night do they wear a diaper. But that just doesn't seem normal to me. JIK, Connie, Kyle, how was your day? What'd you guys get up to? Maria, I'm good, thank you. How are you, HS? Maria, give me a little more info. The baby had woke up. By the time I was done, you were off. All good, MST. Today I took the kids into the city on ice, to Splash Pad, then to Edison and Ford Museum. That's awesome. This is like the perfect weather to be doing that. What's up, Elizabeth from Texas? Nice stream today, by the way. Elizabeth went live today, and she had a lot of traction. That thing was taking off fast. Four to sleep with pamper, okay, kind of okay, but 5, no. Yeah, 5 seems excessive, right? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's gonna grow out of it very soon, but I think they're getting a little too comfortable with the diaper on at bedtime. 10 minutes unless, okay, wait, hang on. So I wanted to see who the first person was gonna answer, and I think it was Elizabeth from Texas. 10 minutes unless I'm washing my hair, then 20. Hey, that's not bad. 10 and 20. I take longer, like when I'm taking my time. I love a good splash pad. Oh, thanks, H. Connie, hi, T again. Angie, what's up, Angie? Welcome to the live stream. My name is Angie. I live in Houston, Texas. Hey, Angie, I'm in Long Island, New York. Welcome to the live stream. MST, buy a waterproof mattress cover. After 3 to 4 times of pissing himself, he'll stop. Yeah, we have a mattress cover. I mean, it took a while, but finally we got one on there. But still, I mean, she just feels more comfortable with it on. But I know we have to like get her out of her comfort zone. Hey, Connie, I stopped them by 4. All right, so she's not that far off, maybe a year off. Hey, Mr. Vape. What's going on, Mike Larry? Good to see you on, brother. Are you guys watching the World Cup? I think USA is playing right now, right? Jennifer, hey Jennifer, how's it going? I'm currently in my storm shelter. A storm brewed up and we won't have power for 2 days. Thank the Lord I have generators. Yeah, luckily you have that. So wait, is the power out right now? In your, like, are you in your storm shelter, like, just as like a precautionary measure? Because it sounds like you still have power. And Jennifer, remind me where you are again. And we all were waiting to hear about your date. Elizabeth from Texas, hi Kyle. Maria, today I watched Advice Guy and video chat with Mika today. Oh, nice. That's awesome that you chatted with Mika. Boston Bill, hey guys, I hope all of you are doing great. Stay cool. Boston, I hope you're doing much better, man. Always good to see you. Thanks for always dropping by and showing some support. MST, my 3-year-old wears it every night. Only at bedtime though? Hello HS, how are you tonight? Did you see the news about the 2 people who climbed? No, I didn't see it. Somebody mentioned it during the day stream, but I didn't check it out. To get engaged, they made it to the top and got engaged and they got arrested. Yeah, that's a good way to start off your marriage. Booty Hunter, what's going on? Welcome back. 2 hours. 2 hours to shower, really? That's extremely long. Kyle, I run out of hot water at about 10 minutes. All right, so you're forced to get out at 10 minutes. Christopher, what's up, Christopher? Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you on. We have some new people on here today, which is awesome. JIK, and Christopher, where are you joining us from? King, at least 20 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. 5 minutes, dude, at night? So you just do a quick rinse off, man. Dude, I bet you if you had that bidet, you would save that 5 minutes. Hey, Elizabeth, it's me, Mike. This morning I bought groceries from Walmart. That's good, you got that over with, you got it all done. I take about 15 minutes. If I shave and wash my hair, like 30, maybe 35. Yeah, it takes me about, like, I'd say on average 30 minutes in the shower, like if I'm relaxing and taking my time, but otherwise like 20. But I like to take my time in the shower. Like, it's just like relaxing, like meditation time. Hi Mike, that was good. Looks like it's gonna be a long engagement if they go to jail. Hello from Moscow, Russia. What's up, Anna M? Welcome to the live stream. I'm doing well. How are you? Nice to see new people on here tonight. Welcome. I lived in Channelview, Texas. Okay, you're in Texas as well. We have quite a few people from Texas, right? We got Elizabeth. Who else do we have on here? Isn't 3 in Texas as well? Boston, wash, soap, and rinse. Yeah, I start from the bottom. Like, I'll shampoo my hair, then I put face wash on, then I put body wash all over. And this way, like, my hair is, the shampoo's working in on my hair and the face wash is working while I'm busy working on the body wash. Top to bottom. Wash, soap, and rinse. MST, not the one you need to take off and wash, the plastic ones. So wifey don't gotta wash. No, we always had the disposable ones. I didn't even know those existed, the plastic ones. Wait, hang on. Yeah, the waterproof mattress pad, right? Yeah, we have the one you don't have to wash. Like, you could just wipe clean or whatever, but you could, use some Lysol on that. Maria, Kyle, not a soccer fan, not at all. But Kyle, did you give it a shot? Did you try to get into it, or you were just like whatever? By the way, guys, please hit that like button if you haven't. Really appreciate it. Looks like all of you already did, so thank you in advance. Yeah, pull up at night is all right. Adam Anthony, 1 per year. Damn, that's gross, bro. Welcome to the live stream, Adam, you dirty bastard. Jennifer Hodge, yes, here in Mississippi. Oh, you're in Mississippi, okay. So yeah, so you're close to Kyle then. Jennifer, fill us in. While you're in your storm shelter, fill us in on the date. Tell us all the details. MST, plus it gets sticky, so they don't like it and they don't stink. Blue, what's going on, Blue? Saw your messages today on the short. Hey H, hey room, takes me about 20 minutes unless a deep conditioner day, long hair probs. What was I gonna ask you? I felt like I was gonna ask you. So about the pocket door. Pocket doors are not that common to install in the US for some reason. but it is such a space saver because you could put furniture anywhere on the wall, just not in front of the door. But it should be like the standard everywhere, I feel like, for every interior door. But you know, eventually we're going to get to that point. And with this door, I'm still not finished with it because I'm going to install that automatic sensor, like where you walk to it and it opens up like a Star Trek door. Hi, Blue. Also, H, I have another good question. All right, hit it. Hit us with the question, Blue. And some of you guys came up with some great questions last time. So if you guys want extra credit, no, I'm just kidding. But if you guys think of a question, please let me know. Because I'm running a little low today. I didn't do my homework. Jennifer, I am the Balochi area. Hello to everyone. What's up, Connie? Maria Gutierrez, 30 minutes to take a shower. Mark Massar, yeah, Coffee Khan, I saw the news report. So dressed as Batman and Batwoman. Grid, what's going on, Grid? Are you Jeff Goldblum? No, I'm his long lost brother, Jeff Brownblum. Welcome, Grid. How you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Biloxi, Jennifer Hodge, Biloxi. C. Bradley in the house. You must be a dentist. No, I'm not a dentist. I just like to take good care of my teeth. Floss after every meal. Cleanings every twice a year. And brush your teeth once in the morning and one at the night. Jennifer Hodge, I'm up near Corinth, Mississippi, JIK. If I join my girlfriend in the shower, 3 to 4 minutes. And do you really shower during that time? Maria, hi Blue, Blue Jesus, hi Blue JIK. Hey, what's up, mate? What's up, Vayu Kapoor? Good to see you back. Welcome. Liz J. Hind, between 10 and 40 minutes. That's a big variation though, 10 and 40 minutes. Like on average though, if you had to pick one number on average. Straight Swerver, welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you here, man. Where are you joining us from? Maria, hi Jesus King. Blue, are you legal? Blue is legal. What's up, Jeffrey Turtleman? Welcome to the live stream. Where are all you new people joining us from? Jay, what up, cuz? What up, H? Just rolling through, dropping some love. Appreciate it, Jay. I haven't jumped on yours in a bit. Every time I do jump on, you're always missing in action. You're not there. It's just the camera rolling. But thanks for dropping in, brother. Blue, Jennifer, how are you? Mark, hello, Jennifer. How are you today? Everyone's saying hi to each other. 5 minutes. You're not showering. You get wet, buddy. Exactly. You're just rinsing. You're just doing a quick rinse. Jane Mark, MST, hello, everyone. I had to drive an hour north for an eye appointment today. What's up with your eye, man? You just went for a routine checkup or you have an issue, Cal? Jennifer Hodge, I'm in my storm shelter, which basically a small home underground. Yeah, you know, I feel like that should be like the norm everywhere. Every house should have a storm shelter for natural disasters. But Jennifer Hodge, I feel like you're avoiding the question. Tell us about your date. JIKJ, Jennifer, what's going on? Bad Storm, what up? Kiss King. Yeah, Bad Storm came in out of nowhere. 3 is on, what up? I think 15 minutes is a good time. Yeah, 15 minutes is perfect, I think. I just wish I could be that quick in the shower. All good, brother, good, you good. Dave Biggs, what's going on, Dave Biggs? Welcome to the live stream. That's one clean-ass garage. Thanks a lot, brother. So I have 2 sheds in the backyard that I built. So I moved everything that's in this garage into that shed, but let me give you a quick preview of the garage. I know you guys like to see all this stuff. That's the garage door. That is the garage. I gotta put a soffit around that wire, but that's for the mini split. But it's still not finished, man. It's a work in progress. I've just been slacking. Like everything that you see on the wall, that's just skim coat. It needs another 2 coats just to get rid of all the imperfections, and then it needs to be primed and painted. Dave, where are you joining us from? Lovely bird wing butterfly. What's up, lovely bird? Welcome to the live stream. Where are you joining us from? Guys, please hit the like button if you haven't. It really helps the channel. This is not a monetized channel. Just asking for a thumbs up if that's all right. Let's see. J Biggs, Mark. Don't forget to douche. Vijay, what's going on, Vijay? Good morning, G. Jai Hind, Vijay. Good to see you on, brother. There's this shirt all wrinkly. Where's 3? I haven't seen 3 on. Hi, Coffee Khan, Mark Massar. I don't know how long I'm going to take in the shower. I don't know myself. I just get in there and I do clean up and I do enjoy it. Vijay, have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day as well. Thank you so much, Vijay, for joining in. I see you on pretty often, and have a great day, brother. Maria, the first one I had to wash it. That was a mission. By the way, MST, you know what happened yesterday after that whole thing? I'm not going to give anyone any clout, but after that whole thing happened, by the way, 2 things, guys. If you see anyone talking about anything, whether it's the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the Bible, or anything, no religious stuff in here. I just felt like it created chaos yesterday. It really ruined the mood for me yesterday. That was the first thing. So guys, and I don't mean time out, I mean hide them completely. So feel free to do that, you know, and if you, obviously, you know, you guys can use your best judgment. I trust you guys with that. Just don't have a power trip and hide anyone unnecessarily. We can handle the basic ones, you know, but, you know, and no trolling as well, no spamming, no racism, you guys know that, and no politics. But MST, I thought you left because of that. I was like, shit, man, you know, like, was it because of that? Because it was immediately right after that you bounced. So good to see you back on, because it felt weird with you missing. Lovely Bird, where are you from? I'm in Long Island, New York. My parents are from India, but I was born over here. Jennifer, what facial products do you use? I'm using Taka and some Korean lately. Jennifer, I use something from like there's some sort of spa or something that's pretty close by my house, and they make their own face wash liquid. It's like some foaming, soap-free liquid or whatever. And they used it on my face once. My wife got me this gift card once. She was like, you got to try this out, even though I don't do all that stuff. But I did go over there, and I got to say, these guys knew their stuff. They basically used this micro needle, and they did this whole thing on my face, which they said you have to come back a couple of times, which I did. But that got rid of a lot of acne scars that I had when I was younger on the top over here. It got rid of all of that. And it smoothened out my face, and then I used that face wash. I'm sure they could ship it to you. It's like a bottle, kind of like maybe thinner than this, like maybe that thin, and it's like $50 for that bottle. But that thing lasts you for a long time. But it's just foam. Please singing one Hindi song. I'm not gonna sing on camera, man. You're putting me on the spot, Vijay. I'm good, King. For piss, Lysol, lemon. I guess that gets rid of the smell as well. Kamran in the house. What's going on, Kamran? What is this live about? We're talking about you, Kamran. We're wondering where the hell you've been, man. That's what it's about. Welcome back, brother. Vijay, please, when's this shit getting started? Mark Massar, Jennifer, I'm doing very well. Kamran, hi. All his family, I'm back. All family, I'm back. I like your channel. Thanks a lot, lovely. We have some good people on here, so I think you'll fit right in. And guys, give some love to the new people, man. Good man, Jay, Dr. Mark, all the family. Raw's mom, do a backflip while taking a shit, or you like kids. What? Do you do a backflip while taking a shit or like kids? What's up, Raw's mom? Welcome to the live stream. Please gonna song. I can't do it on camera right now, man. Vinegar is good neutralizer for urine smells. MK breakfast, making Indian food in home. Oh, kya kha rahe hai breakfast ke liye? Did you say dirty bastard? Yes, I did. Old dirty bastard. There was a guy who said that he showers once a year. Miss you all. I have one small door by the laundry. Hang on one second. I have one small door by the laundry with the sensor crap, and I always bump into that shit. What's the topics, bro? Tell me, I will brainstorm. All right, I'm gonna get to the next question. Let me get to the next question so that I wanted to get everyone to answer it. You know, the most successful question where you guys all answered was, do you guys pick your nose with your finger, or do you guys blow your nose, or do you do a combination of both? I didn't even have to ask you guys to answer that. Everyone just jumped in. They were like, I do both, or I pick, I dig for gold, or I do this. And I was like, damn, man, all the other questions you guys ignore, but that one question everyone was interested in. I thought everyone was going to be like, all right, that's TMI, I'm just going to say I blow my nose, but everyone got into detail. Matanya, that's actually my sister messaging, and my sister's talking about my daughter went to, she was at my mom's house, and you guys know my dad passed away, and I always tell you that I do believe that after you die, like that you possibly turn into a bird, right? And I told you guys my story with my dad and how on his birthday I went to the backyard, I sat on the back porch steps and I was wishing him happy birthday, and then a bird came and then dropped that cookie off, right? So anyway, the other day my daughter is at my mom's house and she's hanging out over there, just for bonding time. We want them to just spend time together. And a bird gets in her chimney somehow and is like flying around in the chimney where the glass is. And so my sister just messaged me and she's like, I think you're right with that theory. Because I always say that. I've been saying that, I only shared that with you guys later, but I thought you guys would think I'm insane, but you guys wanted to hear more about it. I must be going too fast. Guys, let me get the next question on here so I could catch up on the questions. But I'm going to create another a short, not a short, maybe like a video, a short form video on that whole theory. I had a lot of people reach out to me, believe it or not, about that theory. I was kind of shocked by that. All right, let me see. Let's get this in. Restaurant, and what do you order? Okay. Let's see. Start Q&A. Still haven't seen 3 on here. Matanya Neyman, what's going on? Sorry it took me so long to get to you guys. Welcome back. Good to see you on. How's your day going? And don't just say, okay, fine, or good. Give me some details. What to eat for breakfast. I had 7 egg whites on 2 croissants today. 6 to 7 minutes. Hi, brother HS. How are you and how is your day? Share. Kiyayo Sain, good to see you, brother. 6 to 7 minutes, that's fast, man. But then again, Share enlightened us yesterday. He was telling us yesterday, he's like, he goes commando all day long because of the heat in Pakistan. So that's pretty comfortable. I wish I could do that, but I'd be swinging, man. Good to see you, Cher, man. Thanks for joining. He's the sexier, hardiker version of Johan Goldick. I don't know who Jahan Goldick is. I gotta stop watching the stream so late at night. I'm pretty sure security was in my dreams last night. All right, tell me all about it, JIK. What exactly happened? I used the water pick. Oh, water picks are awesome, actually. It's amazing how much garbage you can get out using a water pick. Because even when I floss, and if I use a water pick afterwards, it gets into every crevice. And I told you guys, like in the back here, I have a crown on one of my teeth. And so food gets stuck in it, but I can use a dental pick to get it out. Like I use one of the dental picks that the dentists use, the metal ones, and that cleans it out. But a water pick is a game changer. But you got to be careful with like which setting you use, because you can actually damage like the top, like right this part of your teeth, if you use it on the highest settings. Your shaving and cut is so cool. Thanks a lot, Vijay. Appreciate it, man. I wash my hair first, then rinse my hair, then put conditioner, then leave it on. Okay, you let the conditioner marinate, then you wash your body. All right, that makes sense. Nobody showers during that time. Hey, cool. Everyone's saying hi. What's up, Red Noel? I have a TV in my. Damn, man. Bola. Nobody's legal stickers. Did you steal SpongeBob microwave? I'm flying away and I'm getting chased by Patrick Nukes. Jeff Farnham. What's going on, Jeff Farnham? Colorado. Oh, we have Colorado kid that's usually on here. Fortico. He's from Colorado. Welcome to the live stream, Jeff. Thanks for joining. By the way, guys, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. YouTube starts sending new people in here, and we like meeting new people, as you could tell. Join me all. Are you Jew? I'm not a fan. If so, Kirat, I'm not Jewish, but just the fact that you're not a fan of Jewish people and not a fan of just another human, just based on what religion or what how they were born, you're not welcome here. So take care. Vijay, please sing one song. HS, it's going to be at least 50 tonight. 50 degrees over there? Damn, man, it's hot out here, man. Christopher, I take a minimum of 3 showers, dude. The OCD thing. Dude, that can't be good for you. 3 showers a day, man. Your skin must be dry as heck. Where are you joining us from, Christopher? Please give me blue. Vijay Badme, Abhinay, Billy Elliott. What's up? What's going on, Billy Elliott? Good to see you. What's the crake? Crake. Sarah, what's going on, Sarah? Weekday 20 minutes, weekend 1 hour. Damn, man, that's extensive. The weekend one, the weekday 20 minutes. That's fair. But my wife is quicker than me in the shower. It's going to at least 50 tonight, bro. I feel it in my bowels. Hey, Hook, VA stuff in my eyes. Sometimes I have elevated eye pressure. Got it. Yeah, so that's that extra test that they do where they blow the air in there, right? Like they make you put your chin on that thing and then they blast a brief, quick air in your eye, just check your eye pressure. Ed Mandel, you're famous. I saw you in Jurassic Park. That's me, Jeff Brownblum. Yep, I quit Hollywood. I was just like, it was getting to be too much for me, especially, with, everything that's going on. Co-starred with Will Smith in Independence Day. Yup, you remember me, Edmund. Jeff, Colorado, MST, Jennifer, tell us everything, LOL. Yeah, we've been waiting. Jennifer's like leaving us in suspense. Once a week, I put hair treatment to keep my hair from getting, and then my hair from freeze, I think curly hair. Yeah, I need to try something like that because I do get frizzy hair. We don't like seeing AI. I show it's off it. All right, bro, I was in the army trying being on exercise for 5 days, washing out a mess, then cleaning tour ass and penis with baby wipe. Yeah, that's gotta suck, bro. But I guess once you get used to that, you're just so much quicker, because you're used to that army life. But thank you for your service, JIK. Appreciate it, man. Which refrigerator in your home? This is the garage refrigerator. So this is just the old refrigerator. And then there's a different one inside the house. Ruben, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. 15 good minutes. I must be way behind. 3. I've been waiting for you, brother. Where you been, man? Sup kebab and biryani lovers? Why so late, man? Kyle, when I come visit you, I think you missed the first question. When I come visit, I will put a beer pong table in that garage. Yeah, a beer pong table would actually fit in here. I used to have, when we first moved here, I used to have parties and stuff, with just family though, like my brother-in-law and everyone that used to come over earlier, and this was a nice spot for that. But that was when it was not finished though. Sup, K-Rod, how are you? Ralphie, 15 minutes. 3 minutes shower max. Dude, 3 minutes, that's way too short, 3. Is that where the name comes from? By the way, guys, I have another question. I don't know if anyone's answering this question. By the way, you should speed. Okay, I'm going to do that right now. Thanks a lot, Matanya. Hello, Jesus King. What up, cuz? Maria, when I was younger, I used to bubble bath. Now I just shower. My name is also Vijay. Bud JJ. Okay, what's up, Jock Kid? How you doing, brother? How's it going? Sorry about, the miscommunication, but you got the green from Mr. Noah. Joe Moody, anything after 15 minutes and you're just playing in the shower and with yourself. Not true, Joe Moody. Some of us like to let the body wash marinate in our skin, man. Where are you joining us from, Joe? Welcome to the live stream. Somebody's handling business. Thank you, mods, for everything that you do. No religious at all or no politics. Exactly. I respect that. MST, I ignore that type of shit. I didn't even know who they were, and he came straight for me too. HS is using foam-free baby foreskins. Who else bricked up right now? Who else bricked up right now? Double tap the screen. What's up, Too Wavy? That was a funny way to enter a live. Hello to you too. And thanks for double tapping that screen. Where are you joining us from, Too Wavy? 8 minutes, 42 seconds. Have you ever added up how much your household spends every year? Never did, man, and I'm scared to do that. I don't even look at my wife's bills. Before, when we were married, I used to be on top of that shit. I used to be like, I had a whole spreadsheet. I would be like controlling everything. I'd be like, why are you spending over here? Why are you spending over here? And then we would get into these fights. And then eventually she got her own credit card and she didn't tell me about it. And we got into this huge freaking fight. This is like way in the beginning of marriage. We've been married for 18 years now, right? So I'd say in like maybe year 1 or 2, like around that area. Now I'm just like, dude, you just handle your shit. I don't even want to know, because there's so many returns that don't get done. Like she'll buy shit from Amazon with the intention to return it, but they'll sit in the trunk of her car, of her X3. Manish Devi, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. How you doing? Where are you joining us from? Possum in the house. 3, hello, Share, my older brother. You are my favorite brother. I have oily skin. Yeah, me too, Maria. I have oily skin as well. And you can't see it now. I mean, it looks there's a little sheen over there. It's kind of matte. But that face wash, I highly recommend. Maria, I wish there was a way maybe I'll do a short on it if you're really interested. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Yeah, guys, if you haven't hit that like button, please do so. It really helps the live stream. As you can tell, this is not a monetized channel. All we're asking for you is to double tap the screen just so that YouTube starts sending new people in here. Welcome everyone. Kyle Handling Business. I appreciate that because, guys, I was talking about it earlier on the stream. I know a lot of you weren't there. Actually, HS, today I was picking my nose and you'll never guess, I found my car keys. That's funny, man. Do you have a favorite sister now? Both of them are awesome. I love both of my sisters. Ushala, hello, what's going on? Ushala, welcome to the live stream. Where are you joining us from? I think you're crazy, HS. Instead, you make a lot of sense. Wow, that's kind of shocking, MST. The Ninja Big Red. If I turn into a bird when I die, I'd find people who wear Crocs and poop on them. Arby's beef and cheddar. All right, finally I'm getting to it. Arby's beef and cheddar. I never liked Arby's for some reason. Maybe you have a good Arby's around you, but I tried to give them a shot and it tasted like frozen food that was just nuked. But beef and cheddar sounds pretty good, I'd have to give them a shot then. But I try to avoid all fast foods. The only place that I like is Chick-fil-A. But I'm curious to know what you guys. I love Arby's. Oh, that's 2 for Arby's. So we have Connie and Funky for Arby's. Taco Bell, I cheated today and I got chalupas today. Baja Chicken Chalupa, that shit was the bomb, man. Jamocha, never heard of Jamocha. What's up, chat? Happy Wednesday. What's up, Devin Vassal? Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you on here. Benetti, good to have you on as well. Watching from the UK. Shout out to UK, guys. And Devin, where are you joining us from? Hit that like button, guys, please. I know some of you forget. JIK Turkish King mixed kebab with salad. Now that sounds good. That sounds like protein filled. And it sounds healthy. Jack in the Box. I've never tried that. Stuffed jalapenos or sourdough jack. That sounds good though. Sarah, Taco Bell is the best. Good Taste 3 black bean quesarito with nacho fries. I haven't tried a black bean quesarito. My usually go-to at Taco Bell is the Mexican pizza, the chicken chalupa, and then I get the ranch sauce on the side. And always got to use fire. The extreme hot one, it doesn't taste like that spicy. It just tastes like a lot of sodium. And nacho fries, I never tried the nachos I've tried. They're beef nachos. GIK, that sounds amazing. Oh, food and Mexi Melt was really good. And for veg, what's really good was the 7-layer, which they stopped. Remember when they took the Mexican pizza out of the menu and then they brought it back? If anyone is overheating in this weather, try a full body shave. It will cool you down. Yeah, I don't do a full body shave, but I mean, I do trim the bush. I do Manscaped though. Water pick your ass ill, man. That would hurt, man. Hi from Barbara. Dreaming HS is using a bidet. I start shaving my nipples. Hi from Barbara. What's up, Barbara? Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you on here. And Joanne Gray as well from Sydney, Australia. Shout out to Australia. Where are you joining us from, Barbara? Hi, Funky. I tried Raising Cane's in New York City. It was pretty good. Where are you streaming from? I'm in Long Island, New York, in the US of A. Be right back. I'm getting called. Night Angel. I'm good morning, friends from India, Assam. Jai Hind, Assam. Nice to have you here. Welcome. What up, Joanne? Hala from New Zealand. Barbara, where are you from, please? Long Island, New York in the USA. Good job, Funk, shampoo, and marshmallow. Well, I ate chocolate donuts, 1 cup of coffee for breakfast. That's Maria. I'm a very happy person. Yes, you definitely are, Cher. There's something that you have some sort of mentality where I always catch you in a good mood. You're always in a very relaxed mood. I never see you stressed out. I admire that, man. Night Angel, where are you from? I answered that. Long Island, New York. Hello, all. What's up, Joanne? How are you doing, Connie? Where are you from? Long Island, New York. Kamran, in and out. I haven't tried In and Out double. I haven't tried that double animal on protein style, animal style fries. Chocolate strawberry shake and dip my fries in and animal style fries. Damn, that's specific, man. In and Out and double animal. All right, I gotta remember that. Joe Bizzle, did you poop today? Yes, I did in the morning. That's why I felt so good. I was like, I'm gonna have a hearty breakfast just because I pooped in the morning. It's the best feeling, right? When you have your coffee right in the morning and then you go and poop and then you start your day off right. You just feel like all clean. You're like, all right, my system is evacuated and now it's time to fill it up. My favorite fast food is Chinese food. You like that MSG, Maria? How was your day? I see I'm doing good. Jeez, can Billy, you got to him to say cry. What is that, by the way, guys? JIK, fill me in, or Billy, fill me in. Krayak. Crike? Is that what it is? Crike, like crikeys? Vayu, hangover was brutal. I tried starting the car with the house keys, my bro. Then told me I grabbed the wrong key and somehow I tried his house key instead. We searched everywhere for the car key. Yeah, oh, damn, you went hard for your birthday, huh? That was a good birthday party, man. That's all right, man. I remember those hangovers when I was young, man. Good old days. I don't miss the hangover part, but I miss the memories we had. Those are some good memories. What else did you guys do, Vayu? If you stop and walk my way, you'd be faster than your wife in the shower. Connie, cool. Okay, Big H, I'm out. Tipsy, I'll catch you later. Jay, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining in. You are ignoring me. I'm not ignoring you, Night Angel. You're just writing the same question multiple times, and I have answered. You said it perfectly, which crikey means how are you, or crike. Which one? I said so many different versions of it. It's pronounced like crack, though. Okay, crack. Okay, got it. I asked a few American cops what the crack was, and they thought it was trying to buy crack. Good. That's the first time I've ever heard that term, by the way. Good essay. Hope your day is good. Team Leader Grace. What's going on, Team Leader Grace? Welcome to the live stream. Where are you joining us from? Please don't forget to hit that like. We're almost at 40 likes, which is awesome. Essay, it was good. Did a live stream. Yeah, that was a fun live stream, Elizabeth. Kamran. I know Connie was going to take. Connie said she was taking a break, so I was waiting for her to go on, but she didn't end up going on. I know she said like 2 days. Night is he's behind on the comments, or I'll catch up. The humidity and the 100-degree weather is really making my cucumbers, tomatoes, and peppers and the other vegetables grow very quick. Hey, that's awesome, man. You know, I really want to start doing that, man. Like having a backyard vegetable area. I gotta look into that. I remember Trish was giving me advice on that in the very beginning. Timmy the Crafter, it's hot in there. How's the summer? It is. We have a heat wave going on here. I stream twice a day, once during the day and once in the evening. During the day stream, it was hot. It was not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday, my whole arm got sunburned. That's why I'm wearing this thing on my sleeve, the sleeve. But today I set up like I had an umbrella above me, but I put another sunshade umbrella on the side, so it was much better. Timmy, where are you joining us from? Welcome to the live stream. I'm taking a long trip tomorrow to pick up some stuff from my storage. That's nice. Why don't you do a live stream then? Just don't read your live. I really don't like it when people read their live while they're driving. And it's because I just think of what if my family member is on that road and you make one error and I lose them because of you. So please don't do that, Connie. Night Shade, today up here it was 95 degrees, anyone as high as 110. Kamran, ping pong or beer pong table is nice, but pool table. I have a pool table at my mom's house, so that's where we got my dad for one of his, for Father's Day one year. And so I could always go over there and play, but I love shooting pool. Maria, I eat crab meat, orange sour chicken, 1 egg roll, chicken fried rice, noodles for dessert, banana pudding to drink, sweet tea. That's what I always eat when I go to Chinese restaurant buffet. From Chinese, I love chicken with garlic sauce, with broccoli, no other vegetables. Chicken lo mein with no vegetables. General Tso's chicken is awesome. White rice only. I don't trust the pork. And hot oil. Plenty of hot oil. Do you marinate body before taking a shower? Not marinate the body. Like, so what I do is when I have shampoo on my hair, then I'll put my face wash, then I put the body wash, right? So by the time I get the body wash, the shampoo is marinated in there. The face wash is marinating in there, getting rid of all that stubborn oil or whatever. And then when I have the body wash completely on, then I wash my hair. And then so that's still working, if that makes sense. The body wash is still marinating. Start fights for makeup sessions, watch. How was your day, Funky Brother? Double tap, does not work. No, it still works. Kamran, hit it right now, double tap the screen. I don't see anything yet, but usually I see the floating. I saw someone doing the floating thumb earlier. Golden, and I don't know why I don't see Mark on here tonight. The other Mark. Now I see it. I just saw it. Golden Knight, hey HS, what's going on, Golden? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining in. Always good to see you. Sorry, H phone died, but I have a pass. You're excused, Blue. Yes, a short video, great idea. HS. All right, Maria, I'll do that for you. Can everyone try a double tap real quick? Yeah, it's definitely working because I saw someone doing it. Good share. How was your day, Connie? I'm sorry, guys. I'm falling really behind. You already know it's Chick-fil-A. What I posted. Yeah, that actually looked really good. That looked, but that seafood thing that you had, now that was really good. Man, you know, it's the kale salad and grilled nuggets. I still don't know about the kale salad. I mean, I feel like a goat or an animal when I eat salad. Austin Blount, what's up, HS? What's going on, Austin? Good to have you on here. My question was, what do you wish people understood about you immediately? That's a great question. I really like that. I thought you were asking me, and then, but it really stumped me. I really like that question. What is one thing you wish people knew about you? Damn, Blue, you getting deep. You getting deep. I like that question a lot. I should have put understood about you. I'm gonna put because it's not gonna let me edit it. I'm gonna leave it like this. It's kind of the same thing. Whoever said they have oily skin in the chat, you too, Mr. Hardick, try anti-dandruff shampoo. Like, you mean like Head and Shoulders? And it will kill the fungus and restore a good healthy biome. Yeah, mine gets oily because of all the work that I'm doing. I'm out in the sun all day. I don't know if I would trust anything on my, like a shampoo on my face, because I don't think it's not bacteria that's creating the oily skin. You know, I mean, it's just a defense mechanism of your skin. It's actually healthy for your for it to happen. Chick-fil-A is popular as long as you clean it off. That's a good question, Blue. That was a great question. I love Chick-fil-A, best chicken sandwich. Yep, I agree. Once I tried it, there was such a big craze, but I remember getting it one day when we were flying from, I think, Florida to New York. And I got a whole bunch, like it was extended family as well. And so I got a whole bunch of it because that was the only place. And I tried it and I was like amazed by it. I remember there was a big craze for it when I tried it in the very beginning. I was like, this is nothing great. But it was that Chick-fil-A sauce. That Chick-fil-A sauce is like crack. And not the crack that Billy was saying, but like real crack. Since I became a vegetarian, moved upstate, haven't had dinner or a meal outside the house for like 25 years. Before I forget, I did everything. Taco Bell is good for you if you are constipated. Taco Bell is the worst thing you can eat, though. Jack in the Box is my favorite hamburger place to eat. Taco Bell is chicken chalupa and the burrito. Wendy's Baconator. What's up, Jasper? Finally, you responded to a question. Proud of you on that, man. How you doing, Jasper? I know you had. I think you left a chat one time, and I read it only afterwards. But it was something about your foot. You're having some surgery coming up. Good luck with that. I don't know when it's scheduled for, but you never usually share stuff on here, so I have to kind of read out elsewhere. I was never fast food fan. Prime rib, chopsticks, seafood crab legs, Alaskan salmon, SC calamari. Yeah, Mark, you got the good life, man. You're eating the good stuff. Taco Bell used to be so cheap. I remember when Taco Bell was like affordable. Now it's expensive. Everything is just expensive now. Yeah, it cost me $12. I'm surprised it was only $12. I remember getting a meal. It was just me and my wife, and it added up to like 20 something. And I was like, what the hell? Like it was like 28 or something like that. And it was nothing fancy. Well, I mean, not that they have anything fancy, but we didn't over order. I miss the days when real beans used to be, not anymore. Now it's just garbage that they give you. But I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do get that craving for that Mexican pizza. You know, I mean, you know that it's bad for you, but as long as you don't overdo it and always have it, I mean, that's all right. Like for example, Sia was having ramen noodles one night, and I watched that, and it got me starving, and I was like, I'm gonna have that tomorrow, no matter what. I'm gonna have ramen noodles. I haven't had it for like a year, and I made it and I ate it, and no regret, man. That was good. Optimus, what's going on, Optimus? Welcome to the live stream. Fatima's cooking. Good to see you. I life you. Welcome to the live stream, guys. And hit that like button if you don't mind. We're at 39, so it really helps us out. Where are you guys joining us from, by the way? What's up, Blue? Fatima said, hi, I am God. Please pray me, bro. Optimus, no religious talk over here. All right, let's Jar Coco. What's going on, Jar Coco? Welcome to the live stream. Good question, Blue. Samantha in the house. What's going on, Samantha? Welcome to the live stream. I say fast food chain. Blue me, bro. Fatima, I can't blue you. I'm sorry. I have way too many mods in here, but eventually, after a couple of live streams, when I see you here often, then I have no problem doing it. Terry, and please don't ask. Terry Austin, I just jerked off all of my cat. That's pretty gross. Yo, Nolan Penguin in the house in the flesh. What's up, brother? How you doing? When's the stream gonna start, right? It just means what's going on or how you hanging. What's the crack? You did it perfectly. Where you from? This is Long Island, New York in USA. United States of America. Kapil Yadev in the house. Yo, dude, what's going up? What's up? What's going on? Nothing much, Kapil. How you been, brother? It was good to catch you on another live stream on Elizabeth's, man. It was Elizabeth's, right? That was pretty cool, man. MST, I'm back. HS, all seriousness aside, you have to look up the documentary about the entire city in China. Built brand new and never occupied. Multi-billion-dollar project just standing there. Dr. Mark. All right, let me look at that. So what would I look up? Just China, multi-billionaire project, and vacant, right? Or abandoned? Would you say it's abandoned? All right, I'll check it out. Mark, yeah, because if I eat too late, Fatima, he's from New York, his parents are from India. That's right. Everyone gets so tired of me repeating myself. Taco Bell equals diarrhea. Not always, though. Like, if you overeat it, if you add too much of the sauces and stuff, then you definitely get diarrhea. Plus, some Taco Bells are just filthy. Most of them are filthy. Fast food, Mickey D's, fries. Mickey D's does have the best nuggets, though. I'd say Wendy's comes in close. Wendy's is second. I don't know, man. It's a toss-up between the two. My cucumber always grows, Mark. McFlurry. You guys weak in the stomach. Yo, I'm back here finally. How's it going? What's up, Pug War? Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you back. Hi, kid. You look gorgeous. Thanks a lot, Squirrel. Thanks for the positivity. Appreciate it. And welcome to the live. Funky, what do you mean you're eating taco? Cher, you need to look up tacos, because I know somebody mentioned it on your live stream and you were like, what does that mean? And they were kind of trying to describe it to you. I think I mentioned it a couple of weeks about having a family type thing with garden, flowers, vegetables. I do this with children and grandchildren. That's awesome. Hadi learns love from Pakistan. From Pakistan, I don't even know where that is. But what's up, Hadi? Welcome to the live stream. Kapil, hello Liz. I feel so accomplished right now. I washed, folded, put it all away, vacuumed and mopped the house, and the kids are all showered in PJs. That's a lot of work, MST. Props to you. We should shoot pool sometime. Kamran, I was thinking of that when I was telling you that. I would be down for that. Let's do it one day, man. MST, but we were out all day, and you still were productive. I think you overdid yourself. You're probably gonna pass out early tonight. Basically, he loves Chinese flavor, haze vegetable essay. He means the food gives people the runs. Hope the flu takes you out. That's my mod, always wishing me well. He means well, but that's the way he shows his love. Real tacos are much better. Share. How do you do you eat pink taco? Thank you, HS. Yeah, and Elizabeth, Maria, I won't forget. Let me write that down. Actually, Maria, face wash. Right, I was trying to think about how I'd answer it. Yeah, you didn't even answer your own question yet. Thanks, brother. I wish they understood that I'm hard of hearing and shy. Yeah, Connie, I never knew that you were hard of hearing until you told us. Yeah, so yeah, that is a good thing to know. And shy, I don't know. You don't seem shy to me. When I see you on, I think everyone's shy in front of the camera at first. I was extremely shy. You guys remember me. I never showed my face in the beginning. But I think eventually you just get comfortable with it. I still remember those days where I would get ready to go live and I just couldn't hit the live button. I would be right there, right about to hit it, and then I'm like, can't do it. And then now I just go, boom, I gotta hit it and just face the music, and then everything's fine. I wish but you know what the fear is on my end? What if I hit it and none of you guys show up and all of you guys are gone and I'm like here on my own again, back to square one? That would be like a nightmare. But you know what? Speaking of, now that you mentioned it, JIK, I actually had a dream that I was live streaming one time. And it was such a great live stream. I wish they understood that I'm hard of hearing and shy. The best thing about Taco Bell is playing taco shits, strangers in the restroom later on. I want to have sex. Guys, come on, you guys can block that one. A lot of you mods out there, you guys can handle that stuff. My moose died and I don't have the space to bury him at home, bury him outside. Oh no, watching that, I spend to talk shit I can't take. I'm like HS, you tell me no, yeah, exactly, right? The rebellious type. My man knows what I spend my money on. Well, that's good that he knows. But my wife doesn't know what I spend money on. But then again, I am more frugal than she is. She's more of like, she has to hide her own money from her own self. Like she has to put it into a separate account just so that she doesn't spend it. And she does that on her own, which is great. Do you like to lick crack? Okay, check. He pays the bills, but I pay all of the house stuff, plus groceries and the kids stuff. All right, that's good that you got a system. I think there's like, I feel like I could write a handbook on things like combined with you guys. Like you see how you guys have it figured out. You have it figured out, but I feel like these are things that you square away right in the beginning. And the only person that I know that is getting married very soon would be Golden. But to share that input with. But I know he probably has his own. I think they've been together for a while. But I feel like we could write a handbook. Vayu found the keys in my pocket. Best part was I was literally holding them and showing my brother what the car key looked like. We stared and said, it looks the same. Maybe this one will work. I was already holding. That's funny, man. That's a different one. Maybe the stronger, smarter one than I look. Highly sensitive and on the spectrum. Wait, that's a difficult one. Maybe that I'm stronger, smarter than I look. Highly sensitive and you're on the spectrum? Really, Texas? I would have never thought. I guess you never know, right? I don't even know if I'm on the spectrum. I guess you have to like do a test to actually figure out if you're on the spectrum. Blue, I wish people immediately understood that as an empath, I overanalyze. I definitely overanalyze as well. Have a big heart, and despite trying not to, get hurt when others don't think of me like I do of them. That's pretty detailed, Blue. I like that. I'd say that you guys remember me when I would do my live streams, right? I am nice to everybody, and then even when I get little jabs or punches from, let's just say somebody I'm working with, and I take it. I'm still like, I give them the benefit of the doubt, but inside my mind, in my mind, I'm just like, all right, that was a jab, maybe it was just accidental. And then when it comes again, and then it comes again, then I'm like, all right, something's up, something's brewing here, and then I wait a little while. And once I feel like the person has reached that point, then I just go goodbye, So I think that when I'm being kind, to answer that question, that yes, I am kind to people, but don't mistake that for weakness. What else? That I'm very punctual. You guys know that about now. And I don't like to be told what to do. I don't mind advice, but I just don't expect me to take your advice and get upset about it. I think that's about it. I definitely do. Sometimes I overthink. I have to stop my mind from overthinking. Like with what happened yesterday with MST, I had to be like, I had to be like, all right, everything's fine. She probably had to go to her kid or whatever. But I had to think about that and be like, was it because of that whole religious thing, And I was thinking about that, and overthinking it. JIK, I wish people knew I was the second shooter that shot JFK from the grassy knoll. I wish people knew I'm actually chill. I have a serious, unfriendly. So you have resting bitch face. I have serious, unfriendly resting face. So people assume I stuck up or mean. Oh, that sucks. Like I feel like I don't want to say anything about my wife, but I feel like when she's just chilling, people, she's not. You wouldn't think to approach her. When she smiles, that's when you see it. That's when you feel invited. You get that inviting feeling and stuff. So I do get that, but yeah, I do agree. That sucks. Like, I mean, for people to mistake that when you are friendly, but you may look unfriendly. That's a good one, Sarah. Well, what do they call that? It's called RBF, right? Resting bitch face. I'm not saying that, and I don't mean any insult to you, Sarah, by the way. But I just heard of that term. My daughter used that term on my wife. She's like, Mom, you ever heard of RBF? Elizabeth, not the same, but ADHD. Wait a second. I'm ADHD, so neurodivergent as well, and I totally understand what you mean. That's so crazy that, so is neurodivergent also means on the spectrum, right? And did you get tested for ADHD, or are you just diagnosing yourself and saying that you have it? LOL, Jesus King, Sarah. Blue, you are totally give off empath vibes. Guys, can you just briefly educate me on what empath vibes are? Because I don't want to act like I know what it is or write it down. I'd rather know right now instead of looking it up. Going to the city for business pleasure. I go to the Yankees baseball game. I stopped in the city. I can get you a souvlaki or gyro. Damn, man, that sounds good, Mark. Appreciate that, man. Maybe one day, Mark. Maybe one day. Taco Bell and Taco Hell, Kamran. One thing I wish people knew about me, I don't smell just because I'm Indian. That's a fantastic one. That's a great one, Kamran. I actually am very hygienic and smell very good. Most of us do, at least there in the West. Kamran, I think that's fantastic. That would be the best one. I think that a lot of white people, they are hesitant at first, and now they're a lot more welcoming, especially if you're their neighbor, or if you're working with white people, or they're more welcoming but at first they think that maybe you stink, or you can't speak English, or it could be something like that, or you stink, and because I remember, I'll tell you guys a quick story after I catch up, just remind me about Cologne. But I feel like a lot of them do feel like we stink, and I pride myself on hygiene. But you're absolutely right, Kamran. And dude, you always look fresh. You always look clean cut, and like you seem like you're like always about hygiene, man. You always look like you're showered. KFC used to be one of my favorites, but I feel like they changed. Oh yeah, it doesn't taste the same at all, Maria. Yep, too salty. And Popeyes is really good though. I actually am into fragrances and smelling very fucking sexy. I sub to you just when I can. By the way, guys, did you know that we're almost at 500 subs? That's crazy, man. Time really flew. I shaved my whole body, arms and all. Have any of you guys tried laser? or waxing? Do you prefer waxing over shaving or laser? I got some laser done actually, and I'm glad that I did. That's another piece of advice I can give the males on here. Before you get white hair, gray hair, laser it, because they can't laser it otherwise. But I just got it lined up over here, and then I got my ears, and then this done so that it's a proper cleanup. But yeah, just a helpful hint if you are interested in doing that. How many years ago learned from Candy Maker that when clarified sugar make into crystal candy used to call it crack, drugs got involved? Of course. Kamran, nice. JJ French in the house. JJ, dude, can you use your other one, man? I hate seeing this one for some reason. I feel like it's a fake. Chinese ghost cities. Okay, that's a better description. Chinese ghost cities. Can you come on with the original one, bro? Thank you, Blue. I wish I knew. I love hugs. I want Walmart greeters and restaurant hostess to give me hugs, especially the especially the guys who change my oil. Maybe a cheek kiss too. Sarah, thank you. It's a gift and a curse. Sub Blue, yes sir. Abandoned city in China, built around 30 years ago. Hamza Ali, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Salam to you too. Chemical anti-dandruff fungus for dandruff also clears up acne. Yeah, I don't have any acne now. I was just saying when I was younger I had it. Kills the yeast, but that's pretty good. Alternative to $1,000 acne medication. Dude, you might be onto something. Instead of Accutane, you know? Imagine that actually works, man. James May, my butt bleeds for this. What's up, James? Welcome to the live stream. My colon hurts. I blame Taco Hell. All right, everyone's saying hi to each other. Sub to Marie. Thanks for the sub, Marie. Mason Day in the house. What's going on, Mason Day? Welcome to the live stream. Where's APOC? I don't see APOC tonight. I'm glad Mark showed up finally. Only hugs without kisses. Only hugs without kisses, and like pizza without cheese and pizza sauce. I have stinky baby butt. What's up, fart baby? Welcome back. $2. Sucky, sucky. You're welcome, Mason. Someone's handling business. I wanna, guys, come on, you're not handling business with this. What is this, Tony Nomis? Nobody caught that? Is that kid dirt? Yeah, that's a kid's dirt bike. I mean, I still ride it, but I ride it with my kids, with my 3-year-old and my 4-year-old, but it goes like about 35. I just ride it in the backyard. It's named Mark. All right, let me briefly catch up so I can get to the next question, because I feel like I've been on this question for way too long. Just from memory, sir, there's a scenario similar, one in Japan, because of contamination from nuclear power plant after the earthquake, another in Chernobyl, Russia, entire cities abandoned. Yeah, but I'm curious to know about this one, man. You got me intrigued on this one. Billy Elliott, I'm doing push-ups. If someone being naughty, I'll banish them if you say the name. Now, I'm not going to say the name, guys, but just keep an eye out, please. I want to clean up shop over here. Anyone that you feel like is underage or doesn't belong here or has something bad to say about me, or I kind of want to be a little more strict now. You know, anything about religion or politics, if we don't sense a good person, you know, bounce. And no timeouts just to hide. It's wild to me that you'd be shy, H. Blue. I'm shy in a sense where I'm very quiet. If you would have seen my beginning lives, I think you would get to know me. Well, once I get comfortable, I'm fine. But I mean, getting on camera, I was extremely shy in front of thousands of people, like all over the world. It's scary, you know, like you're just like, and plus you're like, damn man, there's gonna be all these trolls and stuff, and you prep yourself and everything. Now I'm fine with the trolls. I really don't give a shit. You could see I could handle them. But in the beginning, I was like, damn, man, you know, how is this going to play out? You know, are people going to want to watch me? You know, like, are they going to be interested in me? All these questions that go through your head. And your mind is kind of like your worst enemy, right? Because it makes you think a lot, overthink things and unnecessary things at times. And sometimes you just got to go in there. And I think the biggest thing is whenever you feel uncomfortable about something, just dive right in, dive into the deep end. But yeah, so I am confident in general, but it was with live streaming that I was extremely shy with. Who isn't on the spectrum? That's the real question. Yeah, I feel like maybe I'm on the spectrum. What do you guys think? You guys think I'm on the spectrum? The one thing I wish all people knew about me is that I am genuine. Do unto others as you would unto them. Well said, Mark. I guarantee I'm on the spectrum. I think, dude, we could name this room On the Spectrum, man. That's what my channel should be called. Everyone that's on the spectrum. Imagine we all found each other, and if we got tested, we were all on the spectrum. How crazy would that be? That it's kind of like we identified each other without even knowing. We found things interesting about each other, and it just attracted us to each other, and that's how it worked out. Imagine that was true. You're definitely on the spectrum, right? Thanks a lot, Kamran. Nolan Pangborn, yes, high functioning and special interest. I have to label my shoes left and right. I don't believe that, man. If you tell me to turn left, I'll say which left. I say that to my daughter all the time. I go, on your left, your other left. Wait, actually, Elizabeth, what are your favorite Bollywood songs? LOL, Mason. Yeah, I like that H, don't mistake kindness for weakness. A lot of people do that, though. I had an eggplant parmesan for dinner. Yeah, I like that H, don't mistake kindness for weakness. A lot of people do that, you know, or even like, you guys saw how respectful I am, like when I'm actually even working with somebody, right? And that's the way I am in general, like with everyone. Until they say something to me, that's when I just lose all respect, you know? But there are a lot of people like that. I wet my whole body wash with hair and then conditioner. Pug War, I'm going to be devoted to coming in here so I can be modded and closer to this group. Pug War, I guarantee you'll love it in here. It's a great community. It's a lot of fun. I mean, that's why I come on. I have a great time every time I do come on. Yesterday was a little bad. That was the first time, but I think I jinxed it by saying it. But usually it's a great time on here. Yesterday there was too much religious stuff going on and back and forth, and I hate anything with religion or politics because it creates division. But you're always welcome here, Pug War. And by the way, anyone new in here who hasn't hit that like button, please do so. Trying to get to 50 tonight, so really appreciate it. My face routine is every night separate from everything. So you do it like at the end of the night on its own. Guys, Funky K needs one more sub to get him to 100. Who wants to be that lucky 100th person? Friends have taken advantage of me. Friends told me that I was too nice, and that's the reason. Yeah, I think that naturally happens to people. When you're too nice to people, they kind of want to test that. But you know what's weird? Even like with partners that I work with, I feel like they're more respectful. It's weird when I have my beard than when I don't have my beard. E.T., did you ever work at a Subway in Colorado Springs? LOL, I used to work with a lady that loved Bollywood. Mason, HS was my 100th subscriber. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Connie, no, I have never been there. LOL, just making sure. Goon Stomper, ADHD, neurodivergent equals socially acceptable meth addict that is able to dominate. Yeah, I mean, I think that maybe with those combinations, you might have, most people would have an addictive personality maybe. Is there some correlation to that? Sam Jackman in the house. What's going on, Sam? Good to have you on. Marky Mark in the house, and that's how he stomps in, taking care of business. Appreciate that, Mark. Bro, I love your motorcycle. Thanks a lot, Naive. Welcome and good to have you on here. By the way, guys, if you haven't hit that like, we're almost there. We're 3 away from 50. Sarah, yes, I love older stuff and newer. I like reviving older stuff. Like if I have something that's broken, I like to try to fix it or make it better and give it a new life. Or if someone gave up on something and they want to toss it, I'm just like, let me breathe new life into it. And then I appreciate it more when it didn't just go in the garbage, if that makes any sense. Ones I can sing to, some examples are Mansari and Looters. When does the stream start? Rajni Chacha, aap kaise ho? Rajni, thank you for liking, thank you for being here. मैं बहुत खुशी हूँ आप इधर आया Good morning, Mason. Seriously, we're all a little on the spectrum these days. Yeah, I think so. But do you think that they kind of made it so that everyone feels, everyone is on the spectrum, like they set the scale that way? I'm not on any medication or anything for it, you know. I think that maybe I could have been ADHD, most probably, like during my school years, but I did do well in school. But I don't know. I feel like my daughter has ADHD, but I'm scared to put her on anything. Empath is part of a pathos family, like sympathy. Empaths can feel how others feel over great distances, like Commander Diana Troy from Picard's Star Trek. Remember that lady who could read minds? Okay, got it. But I didn't know that you could actually do that over great distances. Mason Day, some people are naturally pungy, deodorant, cologne don't help them, especially working all day and getting sweaty. Yeah, but dude, I will shower, I will be totally clean. This was the story I wanted to tell you. I remember in high school, I just moved to Long Island. I was all excited. I had long hair. I got a haircut and shaved it all off just because, like, you know, I knew nobody else had long hair over here. I was well groomed, you know, like at that point, like even though I had baby hair or whatever, I would shave. I would take a shower before school. I'd get up early and I would take long showers. That's just the way I was. And I'm talking about not sweating at all. And I remember my first week there, not the guidance counselor, it was some social lady, the nurse. Basically, I was in student leadership class. And I remember my teacher's name. Her name was Miss Lease. And she goes, Hardik, yeah, can you come over here? So I said, sure. And she goes, you have to go to the nurse's office. So I go to the nurse's office and I go to the nurse's office and the nurse goes, listen, I don't know how to say this to you. You know, like I'm trying to be as kind as I can. But some people are saying that, you know, you're not wearing deodorant. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I wear deodorant every goddamn morning. I take a shower. I know a lot of these people don't even shower in the morning. I apply cologne as well. I know I smell great. I mean, people were asking me what cologne I'm wearing and stuff like that. I mean, I was selling colognes in high school, right, in my locker. But that was the most embarrassing thing ever to go through. And I asked her straight up, I said, can you do me a favor? Can you smell me right now? And can you tell me if I smell? Because I won't take any offense to it, but I just want to know whether I do smell and you can tell me. And she says to me and she's like, no, you don't smell at all. And it was just a racist thing, you know, but it fucked up my self-esteem for the longest time. Now it doesn't. I've come a long way. I know where everyone is from my high school. So, you know, like I just didn't let that bother me. But I remember the friends that I did make, you know, I made friends with a lot of the nerds. I was with the nerd crew. I didn't fit in anywhere else over there. And the nerds were cool people, man. You know, like I told them about it and they were like, damn, man, I'm sorry you went through that. You know, they were really chill about it. A lot of people I did. Actually, wait a second. No, I didn't tell them about it because I was so goddamn embarrassed about that happening. So let me correct myself with that. But one of the kids was in my class and then told everyone else and they were like, yo, you know, sorry about that, man. You never stink or whatever, you know, but we remember when that happened to you in the beginning of the year. But they never said anything until way later on, you know, that they knew about it. Some people are naturally punchy deodorant. Okay, JIK, the subject came up with my friend from Nigeria and I asked him what white people smell like and he said milk. They don't smell like milk. Mason, I sub to you as well. Rajni, how are you, brother? I'm doing well, Rajni. Thank you for coming here. Appreciate you being here and always showing support. 48 likes, guys, almost at 50. Please hit the like button and get us to 50. Blue, if you catch some of my lives, you'll think I am on the spectrum. Mason, I can't wait to catch you live, man. Can you go live tonight? 3 days until I leave Syria and go to Canada. T-3, Sam Jackman. Appreciate you, Elizabeth. HS, I was really behind. Yeah, I got to catch up. That's hilarious. I wish people would know about me just because I have learned disability. You know what the problem is? I like to read every comment that you guys write because we're talking about interesting stuff and I hate missing it, you know? Even though I should be just to catch up, but then I'm going to miss pieces of information about you. I don't ask these questions just to keep you guys busy. I want to get to know you. That's the thing. I wish people would know me because I have learned disability. Doesn't mean that I am that I am smart. I wish people would know that me, just because I have a learning disability doesn't mean that I am not smart, I think. Mason, okay, just tune in and stream. I'm bored. Oh, damn, am I really that far behind, bro? Dang, I almost subbed to everyone. Okay, let me go. I gotta go, need to charge. Later, share. I'll catch you on your live later. Mason went sub to you, Kamran. He doesn't have acne or just acne. I wish people knew I'm not gay. Thank you for handling business. 5 more likes, 500 almost subscribers. That's right. Who wants to be the 500th subscriber? Kanana Ahmed. What's going on, Kanana? Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you on here. Where are you joining us from? Please sub up. I'm almost at 500. Help this channel out and hit that like button if you haven't. We got to 50. I just sub to people that I like. Yeah, I do the same thing. I mean, subbing up, there's no limit to how many people you could sub up to. So whenever anyone needs help, I'm there. Oh, good to know. So when you tell us you were writing, Mark, we will understand. Yes, Accutane, I can remember the name. I saw a pharmacist recommend the anti-dandruff shampoo to them as they were crying they couldn't afford Accutane. Oh, that's where you got it from, Billy? Main shop is clean. Their chat is going fast tonight. Yeah, you guys are moving super fast. Everyone go like and subscribe. 60. We're going for 60 tonight. Is that what we're doing? I get that age. That's how I feel. Like I would, if I would ever go live, I wouldn't want to show my face, but I wouldn't even want to say. I love the style though with the questions. Yeah, it works out, right? And I love the title. It just kind of fell into place. Q&A, and then it is Q&A. You know. Hey HS, hope as well, brother. Just logged on. I really hope you team up with Tag Chris again. I honestly just thought you both made a great team. Please try and link up with Tag, please. Again, please. Steven, you know, I appreciate that, man, but, you know, he said some unkind things, brother. And I've always been respectful. You could go back to my streams. I've always been respectful to him. And the things that he said that, you know, somebody else alerted me to, I didn't appreciate. That was not kind of him. And, you know, I treat everyone with respect, and I didn't get that back, you know. So I can't do that. So it's not going to happen, unfortunately, Stephen. But I appreciate you being here and trying to fix things, but in all honesty, not going to happen. I work for Spectrum Foods. Blue on the Spectrum with Professor H. Sounds like a talk show on daytime TV when you're homesick from school. Sorry, you like Bollywood, Kamran, so you can bring the Chug Chug, Eggplant Parmesan. Blue, one of those Kate Night specials. Giant Cook. Okay, funky. Okay, now I'm making some headway. You're not on meds. How will we make money off of you? You should be. I subscribe. I shower twice a day. It smells fantastic. New scent for the summer. Thank you, HS. I honestly left because of my baby. Thanks a lot, MSD. I'm glad it wasn't that. I was overthinking it, like I said. Bro, the live in Syria is awesome. Is that a bomb? Bro, the live in Syria is awesome. Is that a bomb? What are you talking about, Sam? HS trying to be a cell block with 30 stinky dudes. Deodorant doesn't help after you're locked in the yard sweating all day. Let's see. He meant take a shit every morning, not take a shower. So, H, I'm sorry that happened to you from school with the smell thing. It's all good, Blue. You know, I think that everything happens for a reason. I did keep to myself. I kind of isolated. You know, I was like, nobody's gonna like me here. You know, I kind of felt like that vibe. And I also joined in my senior year of high school, where the cliques are already formed. And this is a majority white school, right? So, like in my old school in Queens, it was very diverse. So me, I was coming in all hyped up, like this is so beautiful, you know, coming out here, and like the schools are so different. I thought it would just be so much better. And then that happening right in the beginning was like a buzzkill. But everything sets you up in life. Like I feel like all that stuff, all these stories will pass down to my daughter. So she's aware of all this, and I'm just like, you know, these are the things that I went through. So it was all a learning experience, you know. And overall, like I felt like being on my own also did help me career-wise. I stayed very focused. I stayed by myself, and I, you know, got my shit done. Yeah, kind of like me. Kind of know me, so it's whatever. But I have a bitch face. People might avoid me unless they know me. Plus, sarcastic. Some people can get offended. My dark humor. No, I won't get offended by that. So if you guys ever have dark humor, please feel free. Like, I mean, it's all good. I'm passive aggressive with some people, so am I. Yeah, I normally go live at 4 p.m. my time, which is well truly bedtime for you. I don't care, man, Mason. I still want to jump on. 50 just blew a small load, probably. 5-year-old, high-functioning ADHD with ODD and OCD, but I got him pretty controlled with no meds. That's awesome, but can I know more? Like, how did you control it? Is there like no sugar? Trish in the house just came in from outside, so I'll be lurking 63rd. 65, let's go. We're at 50. Guys, if you haven't hit that like button, let's try to hit for 60 tonight. Let's go. We hit 50 likes. Hey, HS, what's up, Trish? Always good to see you. And guys, another thing, I really need you guys to help out. You know that we all did this together. We built this stream together. If it wasn't for your support, we wouldn't be here today. We have a good crew of people, and I'd like to keep it this way. We're doing really well with the channel, where we hit 500 subs super quick. Now I want to get to the watch hours. We're almost there. Last time I looked, we're at 1900. We need to get to 3000. I have put every single live stream in a playlist if you go to my playlist tab, and you can hit watch all on your PC. You don't have to sit there and watch it, just let it run. And then, the watch hours will accumulate. But that would really help. So if you can do that, really appreciate it. I know Trish is going to be doing that from her tablet. If you guys can do it as well, we'll tackle it. We could get to that 3K in no time. Maria, I've been told I'm too nice and too honest. Hi, honest. And then I wanted to discuss something else with you guys. Keep going. We want 60 likes. MST, no dies. Wait, no dies diet method. You're doing amazing. Yeah, I'm curious to know. 10:51 p.m. and we're at 51. For you, Blue, sure. MST, where are you? That's 10:51 East Coast. Steven, Trish, how are you? Like and subscribe. Right now, I wish people knew how much I work on my physique. Well, I'm sure people could tell, right, by looking at you, Matanya. I wear pretty baggy stuff, right? Well, not according to Mark, but you can't tell my physique, and I like to keep in shape just to feel good about myself, and so that I'm not too old to like play with my kids when I get older, and I don't want hip problems and all those problems. So I try to stay in shape. But usually you could tell by the way a person looks. Why, Matanya, do you wear very baggy clothes? Is that why people can't tell? Sweaty but good. How about you, Blue? Wait, no trends. No comment. Seeing you crying because of the health insurance is being changed all over new. A lot has happened. Kamran, Jacqueline, thank you. Maria, joined your senior year. White is white on top IV liquid. Wait, I was on the liquid IV, and so I feel pretty good. Well, that's great. I'm glad you're feeling better, Trish. You're welcome, bro. I just saw a bomb going to someone's. I don't know what you're talking about. Love IV. Let's see. Order online, better deal. I gotta blow the dust off my laptop. I'll be able to get the watch hours tomorrow. Thanks a lot, Blue. Appreciate you guys. I had to reach out and ask you guys, and I knew that on the evening stream, that's when most of you are on. How many watch hours do you have? Elizabeth, I believe I have 1900. Trish, that's smart. I just got sweat to death. HS, I posted a live schedule and I saw a pop-up. Thanks a lot, Mason Day. Yeah, because I do want to watch it. And I'm all caught up. That's awesome, guys. I work out every day, so I'm strong, but I don't look strong at all. And at my age, that's what most people care about. Well, I don't care if I appear strong. I just care if I feel strong. So maybe you got to stop thinking about what other people think, Matanya. What do you think about that? But I mean, where are you again, Matanya? You feel like people look at you and judge you? Like they're judging like your physique and your age? And how old are you, by the way? That's awesome, Mason. Yeah, I did that for Matt. I had his running, and then he had to tell me. Luckily, he told me. He was like, "Dude, you know that you can't run the same stream again." He goes, "I'm not going to get the watch hours," and I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, YouTube actually checks that you're running the entire playlist again, and I'm not going to get the additional watch hours as well. You can't run it 2 times roundabout." I was like, "Okay, in that case, let me stop it." Hey, Cam, did you actually finally cut? I I work on my body every day, food, protein, more food. I have a nice keg, which is better than everyone else's six pack. I'm gonna do that for people now too, just play streams. Yeah, it really helps them out. Blue, every time I see your name, I think of Limp Bizkit song. No, I don't feel like people judge me because it's annoying to work out every day and see no physical results. Yeah, but all right, so you don't feel like people judge you, but you want them to know that you work out. But it's annoying to work out every day and see. Matanya, I have to suggest protein, man. Increase your protein intake. Plus, you lift heavier. Lifting heavier starts bulking. I don't want to bulk, but I got really bulked at one point where all my shirts just fit so well. Like, my shoulders were out there, my sleeves would get stretched every time I put it on. It was a great feeling. And especially like if you wear a chain and it just falls right in between, right over here. But it's not good for me with tennis. So I actually cut. But my point is that protein really helps, especially natural protein. And if you really want to bulk up, you could use creatine, but I don't suggest that. I feel like that gave me a kidney stone. Interesting, you're like Matt, lots of subs, need watch hours. I was the opposite. I had 7K watch hours, struggled to get 500 subs. Yeah, I'm on the opposite side. But I wonder, how long did it take you to get monetized, by the way, Elizabeth? From the time you started live streaming. Mason, which song? Minotaur, I remember you. You Indian? Yes, I am Minotaur. I am in Long Island, New York in the USA. My parents are from India. Where are you joining us from? I remember your name. I have like 6 hours. Yeah, Mason, I could get yours up for sure. Okay, so how do we get the watch hours? So you basically go to my playlist, go to my channel, then go to my playlist, and then it'll say watch all. It'll be right on the top. You click on that, put the volume off, and just let it run. And then I'll get watch hours for that. Blue, behind you, Blue. I have to listen. Usually people start singing, I'm Blue. That is a catchy song. My kids are still awake, but in bed, 6-year-old, in summer break, so I'm not, yeah, let them enjoy, right? 6 years old, their mind is still, I'm surprised it seems like you guys had a busy day though, so I'm surprised he still has energy in him. How long do you sleep for, Matanya, and how much do you eat? That's important, that muscle recovery when you sleep. I only started to grow when I started sleeping in my 30s. Until then, I never slept maybe 2 to 3 hours a night. Yep, sleep 8 hours will grow it. 100%, I forgot about that, Billy. Kamran, I work out twice a week. I also don't want to bulk. I want to be deceptively and functionally strong for me, not for you mother fluffers. Kamran, I missed you, brother. I'm glad to see you on, man. I know you've been busy with work and shit, but you got to try to jump on sometimes, man. Even if it's for a little bit, just say hi. Behind Blue Eyes is a really sad, yeah, that is a sad song. Mind shift from blue to gray. Elizabeth certainly is. HS, don't give no ADH, give no AD. No, I'm not going to, no way. But I wanted to know what you did though. I don't, but the kids that take them look like zombies, man. No, I 100% agree with you, but I want to know what you did. I don't know if I missed it because I was skimming through it, but I was actively looking for it. But there's a chance I could have missed it. He's not real Indian Minotaur. He doesn't smell like us. Please come again. About 5 months of streaming, my kids are still inside me. Amazing, all right, thanks for the warning. I'll make sure I'm prepped for the sadness. I only start to grow about 30 minutes into the date. Yeah, and fire today, Kamran. I would like to save money to buy me elliptical to do exercise. Yeah, elliptical is great if it's like for your knees, if you have any knee issues, really helps. Matanya, my sleep is probably my biggest problem. I may get that's your problem right there. Billy got that right on he hit the nail on the head with that. That's definitely the issue. Anyone have another question? In the meantime, I'm going to put one out there, but I just wanted to know if you guys wanted to chime in. I'm going to put the final question of the night, though, because I am going to end it just to hang out with my daughter in a bit. But hang on one second. Actually, I want to do 2 questions, guys. We're gonna go through it real quick, all right? Most exotic food. All right, done. Start Q&A. Most exotic food you ever ate and where? Mine was, I went to a Korean barbecue in the city, and I had family from Hong Kong, that was Hong Kong and Singapore, and they were like, have you ever tried cow tongue? They wanted to get cow tongue, and I was like, that's fucking gross, I don't want to eat that. And they were like, you gotta try it, it's amazing. And I was like, no fucking way, I'm not trying that. And they're like, be open-minded, you know, like stop shutting it down, just try it. And I was like, all right, fine, I'll try it. And I tried it, and I felt like I was like French kissing a cow, like we were just making out with it. Like it felt like the tongue-to-tongue action. It was fucking gross, and I spit it out. That was the most exotic thing I ever tried, and never again. Let me see. Mason, all right, thanks for the warning. I'll make sure I get prepped for the sadness. I only started to grow about 30 minutes into the date. I would like to save money to buy me elliptical to do exercise. Yeah, Maria, definitely get it. It's very helpful, especially if you have bad knees, like I said. My sleep is probably my biggest problem. I may get 1 to 2 hours. That's terrible, bro. But are you the one that said that you have a lot of energy drinks, or do you have a lot? I can't remember, Matanya. Why do you only have 1 to 2 hours? What's the reason behind that? H, always an awesome live. I'm off to dreamland. Blue, always great to have you on here, and I like how disciplined you are. You're just like, no, I gotta go to bed, even though it's a good time. I respect that, and have a great night, and we'll catch up tomorrow. I'll get those watch hours in tomorrow. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Blue. Bro, some motherfuckers just love me, but she didn't love me because of my character, and not because of my muscles, but because of my feet. That's sad, Sam, but it wasn't meant to be, man. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. That's what I tell them. It's good for your knees. What's a comfort food? So who here likes diamond art? I'll be doing some, I don't even know what diamond art is. Miss Ju, you guys too, Night Blue, Matanya, it's easier to show. Mason, I'll miss it sadly, but I have 2 diamond paintings I'll have to finish. And Elizabeth, dude, cow tongue is amazing. I couldn't. Sushi is great, but that's not that exotic, you know? I've eaten fish eyes. That's pretty gross, man. How does that taste, Matanya? Is that like something that you crave? My aunt used to eat goat brain, and I would be so grossed out. She used to make this pakora, like, which is this fried thing, and she would try to feed it to me, and I used to be like, is that the thing? Is that goat brain? And she's like, yeah, and I was like, absolutely not. I'm staying away from that. I don't want to eat any brains. Blue, I have a tub full of 15. I started working on my back. Lengua tacos. I love making out with cows. That's nasty, man. Tongue-to-tongue action, yo. I like cow tongue. I was behind like 10 minutes when my son touched my phone. All good, MSD. I'm behind 10 minutes all the time. Liver, I hate liver. Liver sounds nasty. That sounds like Hannibal Lecter's favorite. Some liver with some fava beans. I was going nuts over here. Nothing exotic, but I love Indian and Middle Eastern food. So do I. Good night, Blue, Rocky Mountain oysters, foie gras, literally different animal. That's freaking nasty, man. And I know people actually eat that. I think you're joking, though. Like your noses. You like my big nose, Bridget? Thank you so much for the compliment. Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you on here. Where are you joining us from? And can you hit that like button and get us to 53, please? Most exotic food I ate was a soup that smelled, color, and tasted like poop. That's gross, man. Maybe it was poop. Maybe it was like poop mixed with the water, and they were watching you eat it. Matanya, I only get an hour's sleep because I'm addicted to my phone. That's the worst shit, man. I feel myself getting addicted at times. I never used to be on my phone this much. Now I don't watch TV. I'm only on my phone. I need to cut down my usage on here because I'm getting too hooked on like watching others on live stream. I doom scroll. I prefer live streaming, watching live streamers rather than actual TV. I don't even watch the news, which is why like when you guys are getting me up to speed on like the whole Empire State Building thing, I'm like in the dark, you know. But then again, I don't like politics. So I don't even watch it. But Matanya, it seems like you already know what your issue is, man. And it's something that you can fix. Fontura, your ancestors were Iranian and Indian. Possibly, man, but my parents are Indian, though. Welcome to the live stream, Fontura. Welcome to the live stream. But I'm going to camp over the summer, so that's 3 weeks with no devices. Most exotic food I ever had was prawns with poi sauce and lamb brain, also called gabasel, in New Jersey. And how was it? How was the lamb brain? Does sucking on a girl's toes count? No, that doesn't count. We don't get exotic in Australia, so sushi is this shit for me. Sushi is great. 53, woohoo. I see 53 too. How do we see the same number? Maybe someone just hit it. Matanya, even if you're lying down, this is good for the body. Try boring book to knock yourself. Book never worked for me, man. Or play. I feel like the best thing to pass out, you have to learn how to shut your mind off also. And just be like, I'm not gonna think of anything. Just hate to nod off to Arthur C. Clarke's book always make me fall asleep. Liver is amazing. And they had prawns, poi sauce, sea snails called periwinkles. And how was that, Billy? Not joking, I had it in your hood, bro. Really? They actually sell that around here? Daddy Security. What's up, Dixon? Good to see you back on again. It's nice that you always make it on here. That's pretty sweet, man. Appreciate that. Fontra, True H, should I change my username to Miss Doubtfire? That'd be hilarious. But I feel like that should be Trisha's name, Mrs. Doubtfire, because she's got the cast and all. Me too, I'm on YouTube way too much. Yeah, I gotta cut it down, I really do. I've been thinking about changing my username to Bearded Aussies. Dude, whatever you feel like, man. I mean, both Bearded Aussie does sound pretty cool though, I'm not gonna lie, man. I see 54, YouTube is an addiction, it is an addiction. Every time I boil the kettle, Matanya, I do push-ups for 2.5 minutes, and I do this 10 times a day. So 25 minutes of push-ups, but I never feel like I'm working out. I hate wasting the time. That's pretty cool that you do that. I got to start getting back into that as well. Like, I remember I used to wake up, just do push-ups. Whenever I could, just knock out push-ups. Commercial on TV, do push-ups. That was when I was in the best shape of my life. One day I tried a Russian restaurant. There was a bowl of some raw meat. That's not the problem. The problem was that I didn't know that was meat. Oh man. Well, how was it anyway? How did it taste? Just lamb brains was actually good though. Good. The only thing that was a little bit gross was you ate them right out of this. That is freaking gross, man. Cow tongue. Think about relaxing your body parts from scalp to bottom of the feet all the way through. Most people fall asleep halfway through. Tried and proven military technique. In China, I told you guys about this, right? I don't know if all of you were on during that time, but I remember going to China and they had this table, a round table like this, but they have a hole in the middle of the table. They opened the table up, they put a bucket on the bottom. This was a very high-end Chinese place restaurant. They put a bucket on the bottom. They have a tied monkey alive still. And then they closed the table with the head sticking up, and they're slicing into the monkey to eat the brains raw. Beat that. How gross is that, man? Alligator tail, and it's supposed to make them smarter in some Chinese belief or whatever. And I'm not saying all Chinese people are like that. A lot of cool Chinese people. Dixon, I've been using the argan oil like you. Top tier, sir. Thank you. Dude, I'm glad you tried it, man. But the argan oil, I was using the argan oil on my face. The Moroccan oil is for the hair. Matanya Neyman, I don't want to distract from the stream, but do you mind if I put a link for my channel? Absolutely not, Matanya. If any of you guys want to advertise your channel, you're more than welcome. In fact, Matanya, hang on one second. Pin this message. Guys, let's all show Matanya some love and subscribe to him. He's trying to get more subs. He really wants to go live. And I know we got him a few subs, but then they dropped. And the reason it drops is if we don't go to his live stream, if we don't go to his channel and enter in 2 comments on 2 shorts, it's just going to vanish. The sub is going to vanish. So you can lock that in if you go to his channel. I'm already subbed up to him, but you go to his channel, you comment on 2 of his shorts, and it will stick. So let's help him out, man. I mean, he's part of the family. He's always been here. And he's good people, so let's all work together and help Matanya. MST, teach me because I never shut my brain off. I'm a big overthinker. Yeah, brain always on at least 70 miles per hour. MST, I used to be like that. I could not sleep until probably the age of like 40, I'd say 43 is when I was able to just fall asleep. And that was, I had to train myself. It was the steam and sauna. Like I would go to the steam sauna and I would just meditate, and I kind of felt like a monk or something, where I could shut off my mind and I could even hold my breath for a long period of time. You'd be surprised at how long I could hold my breath in the steam and sauna. But I would just meditate and just float, where I could shut off my mind completely, and that helps me when I sleep now. I could just, as long as I'm not looking at my phone, I could put my phone away and just shut my eyes and tell myself I'm not going to think of anything, think of nothing, and then I just drift off. It's pretty awesome. I wish I knew how to do that as a child. In fact, I feel like they should teach you how to do that. Kamran, I do 50 and 50 push-ups and crunches every morning when I wake up since college. That's awesome, Kamran. Ludwig, what's going on, Ludwig? Lengua, cow tongue in the central LA area, Matanya. That was gross for me, Ludwig, when I tried it, man. But I know a lot of people are a fan of that. Awesome, Kamran. The snails are lovely. Everything is nice when you're hungry. But do you use any sauce on that? Like, how was it prepared? It was basically, Kamran, you could put it that way. The taste of the Russian bowl was like eating someone's feet. That's gross, man. Popcorn surprise. No, that's really gross. Monkey brain. I told you, argan oil. No, they don't. They beat it with their small haters first. Poor monkey. Yeah, it was sad, man. It was really sad to see. Please sub. 8 Security, what's up, man? I'm just drinking a Coke right now. What's up, Legendary? Good to see you, brother. Welcome. Yeah, I had a Coke earlier with some eggplant parmesan, but I only drink half a can, and then I toss the rest out. Good to see you on, Legendary. I was trying to go live. Yeah, Kamran, I remember asking you. You have 17 subs. All right. Tomorrow I'm going to pin you, Kamran, and get you on there. But let's try to help Matanya tonight. Everyone sub up to him. Let's get him to 50. He really wants to go live. And you guys know that I love seeing when people want to try. I think everyone should try experiencing going live once in their life. Force yourself to do it, and I guarantee you, you're going to love it. It is such a great feeling. I was in such a depressed state before I started. It helped me with that. So that means no medication or anything like that. The socialization is awesome. The people I met was just amazing. A lot of you guys have been here since day one. The fact that you have to memorize things, it helps with your memory because you got to remember where everyone is from, all that stuff. I'm not going to keep on going on and on. The only con was the trolls. You have to have thick skin. You can't be the type that gets offended by stuff very easily. You got to roll with the punches, and otherwise just learn to adapt, evolve, and learn to adapt, and just be like, all right, you know what? I lost my cool, and I got to change that about myself. I play guitar and stuff. My daily workout. Yeah, dude, I want to see you play the guitar. My daily workout is usually 100 push-ups. Damn, man, weights and planks. That's pretty awesome, man. Sunbed for you, 55 likes for 8 Security. That's awesome. We're almost at 60, guys. That's amazing. Thanks a lot, Legendary. I don't want to intrude on your channel, so I don't mention too much, but I posted about a half a dozen new music videos, Dr. Mark. Yeah, guys, check out his channel. I always go on his, and I leave comments on his shorts. He does have an amazing voice. It sounds like Christopher Walken singing. Peter Eldred, I've been smoking so shut my brain off. Wait, I've been smoking to shut my brain off. I know it's not healthy, but it's the one thing that takes the burden off. Peter, I know a lot of people that do that, so I'm not against weed. I don't use anything because I do have an addictive personality. So I used to smoke a lot of weed in my college days. Eventually I stopped it. But I know a lot of people that actually need to use it, you know, and I'd rather see them use weed than get on any pharmaceutical medication. And gain a dependence on that shit, you know, and you know, I'm against big pharma. And if it's a plant and that's what you're doing and that's helping you out, I know a lot of people that suffer from PTSD or the ADHD, and it's been helping them out, and more power to them, you know. I think if you're overindulging in it, that's when, and you already know when you're overindulging, that's when you just gotta correct yourself. But everyone gets to that stage on their own. Nobody can tell you, hey, listen, you know, Peter, you're doing it way too much. You know, you got to cut that shit out. It has to come from within, where you go, you know, all right, man, you know I'm overdoing it. You know, I got to cut this shit out. You know, like I got to just, you know, do it less often or whatever. But I don't know how you're doing it. I'm just giving you an example, you know. Run up the likes, people. 57 likes, 3 more, and we're going to get to 60, guys. That's awesome. Mason Day, you are good enough. Tried human flesh. Yeah, that's freaking gross. What's up, Ryan? You cannibal. I don't believe you though. When you like that live, it attracts more people. Yeah, it does. I gotta say, it definitely does. When you guys hit that, holy shit, guys, that was fast. Appreciate that. Holy crap. Niroshan Hewage, don't cry. What's going on, Niroshan? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate all you guys for getting the stream to 60. That was record time. Come on, we don't need to see 69 likes. Sub to X. Billy Elliott, Matanya, Mike O'Learn goes live a few days. YouTube. Do you know him? He's a bodybuilder. I never heard of him. Mike O'Hearn. Thank you, Sam. Mata, I got you. Eating salt and pepper salmon with changed cumin rice. That sounds really good. Everyone should just sub for a sub, as it is my subbing to anyone who leaves a comment here. Yeah, but remember, YouTube is against sub for sub. So when they see it, I was doing it in the beginning. Anyone who subbed to me, I was subbing back, and they were removing all my subs, you know? So be careful with that. The way to make it stick, what I do is like I see you guys sub, and then I wait 2 days, and then I slowly start subbing back just so that, you know, they don't count it as a sub for sub. Especially if you don't leave those comments on the shorts, guys. They will take it away, believe me. I'm gonna go on to the next question just so that we can get this one in, because I really wanted to get this question in first. Have you, or would you try? Okay. Okay, here is the next question, guys. And I have a feeling some of you already did this. Just made, let me see. When I asked the Russian waiter, I told him, how the fuck do you eat this? And then he talked in Russian language. I didn't understand. Niroshan, he was probably like, yes, sir, in his language. It's shit water. We just got it from the toilet. Niroshan Hewage, what's up? Niroshan, Tim, behind you is a nice bike, dude. Yeah, thanks a lot, Tim. That is a Razor RSF 650. I named that bad boy Mark. It's battery operated though, it's not gas. The gas one would have been nicer. But yeah, it goes like about 35. It's a nice bike. I take my kids on that in the backyard. Good time. Where you from, Tim? Where you from, Niroshan? Okay, Mara, number 11, Men Don't Cry. And I commented on 2 shorts. Awesome. Her eyes. Tanya, if you don't mind, can you comment on one of my videos so I can subscribe to your channel? That's awesome. Matanya, hopefully you saw Legendary's message. I eat this every day. It makes me stronger to fight bears. We don't budge. Fuck pharma. Hell yeah. Wife's wife, married woman. H security. What's up, Chris? How's it going, brother? Good to see you on, man. Great live today. I did have to hop off at some point because I was taking care of the kids. But awesome to see you on, man. And your channel is doing great as always. You always got a good spirit on there. I am going to be ending this live very soon, but we actually hit 60, Chris. We did really well. I really need to build up those watch hours. So I have a few people who are going to be helping out, you know, using the playlist. I don't know if you could, I know you have a lot of pull, Chris. I hate to, you know, tag you for a favor, but would really appreciate it, man. Mason Day, I have a friend we call PD. Niroshan, Calming Sensation, Tangy Dove. What's going on, Tangy Dove? Good to see you. Yo, H, what up? How you been, Tangy? Thumbs up 5, Disturbing Sensation. Guys, if you haven't, please smash that like button. Disturbing Sensation, Ari's World 58. Wait, have you or would you try skydiving? Why or why not? 58, I don't know which one he's referring. Oh, that's what we were at that point. When I used to smoke, I smoked a half ounce a day. Where you from, Connie? Come on, we want to see 69, 61, 61 what? 69, but there's 4 gone. 67. Hi, Chris, Texas. Good to hear from you, Chris. Okay, my mother always says, if your friend jumped out of a plane, would you follow them? I'm the one that's jumping first. It's on my bucket list. I don't know how you would be willing to try that, Calm. I would not try skydiving. I was never even tempted to skydive, because knowing me, like something would go wrong, technically wrong, where the chute wouldn't open, or the person's the co-person that skydives with you, they would pass out or something would happen. I know there would be some technical difficulty that happens when I do that. So I wouldn't even bother. Nice, but you are a most handsome man right now. Thank you so much, Niroshan. Appreciate the positivity and the compliments. I get vertigo very easily. I have a fear of gravity. I'm not named Mark. It's Marwan. Come on, be real. Good sensation is like one extreme level, bad sensation is like one another extreme level, then indifferent feelings, like nothing is video middle. I'm having a tough time understanding that, Niroshan. Probably if things go south, it'd be quick death. Yeah, but why risk that? That's like putting yourself in that position intentionally. It's like why it's like something could go wrong, so why try it? Mason Dave Brown, thanks for subscribing to the channel, it means so much. It's helped me towards my goal. And Legendary, you already know I'm subbed, but what I want to do is tomorrow I'm going to get Kamran on the bottom. That doesn't sound right. But I'm going to get him pinned on I'm going to pin him right down there. Sounds like a Diddy channel now. Last summer I dived off a cliff, said hi, 3-person. This is getting worse and worse, 3-person. Thanks so much for stopping by earlier. Skydiving is unreal, best money ever spent. The skydiver says he will jump on 3. This is a lie, they go on 1. Oh man, that's scary that they do that. Thanks so much. Of course, Chris. 3-person, no gender for what we think. We need to hit 69. Guys, if you haven't hit that like button, I'm more than happy with 60. I don't want to get greedy. I appreciate you all for even getting me to that point in such a short period of time. H Security, I will definitely hook you up. Thanks a lot, Chris. Appreciate it, man. I hate to call in a favor, man, but I know that you and Sia, you guys got the pull, man, so thanks so much, brother. Matanya, I would love to go skydiving. I actually have plans to go with great uncle. Niroshan, you can separate your feet and the floor physically, but mentally you can't separate it. That's a great way to put it, man. That is philosophical. You can separate your feet and the floor physically, but mentally you can't separate it. Now that's some wise words, Niroshan. How old are you, by the way? And where are you right now? But at least 65, I felt it in my balls, remember? One more to 500 subs. Come on, chat. Let's get H Security to 500. Are we really at 499, man? That's pretty insane, man. But it's going to drop tomorrow anyway, so it doesn't matter. So YouTube always does that correction. So it's all good. But thanks, Legendary. Thanks for that push, man. But I've trained myself by this point where I see the subs go up and then it gets corrected. Subs go up and then it gets corrected. It just happens so often. Mason Day, Legendary, I hit 100 subs. Uh-oh. I hit 100 subs last night myself. Always be happy to support the smaller channels. 100%. Matt supported me when I was a smaller channel. Chris supported me when I'm still a smaller channel. But I mean, I think that, you just to see Sia always helps me out, always puts me on her Discord, on her channel, pins me on the bottom. There's just so many people who are helpful, who just want to see you grow, and it's that camaraderie. Like sometimes you're just like, why are you helping me? Like, I mean, like it's kind of crazy that you're taking the time out to help somebody that you don't need to help out, But it's so contagious that when someone does it for you, you automatically feel like doing it for them. You're just like. They kind of show you the way, that, hey, listen, this is how you make it. It's not a competition. And I think that's where a lot of people fail, where they try to compete with one another. And that's just pretty gross, like, I mean, this is a platform where you're just a channel on a TV, but yes, you do meet a lot of great people. I mean, that's what keeps me coming on every night. or twice a day even, just because I feel like I've learned so much about you. You guys have learned so much about me, to the point where it's kind of like I prefer my friends on here versus the real people, real physical people, which is, I know that may sound kind of sad, but I just do. I hit 100 sub last night. I'll post tomorrow and include you. Thanks a lot, Chris. Like and sub now, please. Vishnu, Legendary, Mason, I will subscribe to you as well. Appreciate y'all. I used to smoke an eighth of a day back in college. Damn. I've done skydiving. It's amazing. Would you do it now again, MST? Or you feel like you're done with that? Chris, you seem like the type that would definitely try skydiving. I've done it five times. Holy crap. Mason Day, the co-person, you mean the instructor. Exactly, the instructor. Life is only now. Yeah, it's only now, but you also got to protect your life, right? You can't just be like, all right, if I'm meant to die, let me just go do this. Let me just try to jump off this bridge and just see if I survive or not. Like jumping off a plane is no joke. Like there's plenty of things that could go wrong. It's like just like getting in the ocean, right? I'm not saying don't get in the ocean. I love the ocean, but it's a risk that you're taking, right? When you're leaving it to Mother Nature and you're just like, it's in Mother Nature's hands, right? I've jumped into the ocean from at least 3 different 70-foot cliffs back in SoCal. That's dangerous as heck, man. The parachute is set with a barometer to go up 1500 meters. Yeah, but even then, bro, I just don't want to do that. Like, it doesn't excite me, Like, I don't feel like... I think the closest thing I've ever done, and I know I can't compare the two, is parasailing. And parasailing was I thought it was going to be exciting, but it was just like a pleasant experience. It was more calm than I thought, where you're just all the way up there and it's just going very slow and easy and calm. That was a great experience. Then the second time, my wife and I went on our honeymoon to Aruba and we went parasailing. And the guy thought it was funny to just drag us in the water, and that was dangerous actually. He was dragging us in the water. He kept on bringing us down and then laughing. And I was like, what the fuck is this? We could get injured doing this, and he was going at high rates of speed. And I'm trying to tell him, all right, cut it out. It was funny at first, but now you're overdoing it. Harper C, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the live stream. Hit the like button if you haven't. Have your body, it's physical. You have your body, it's physical. Yeah, it is physical, but I still don't want to go skydiving. I also want to jump off at a Bay Bridge. Guys, I'm going to speed read now because I do want to get off. I want to hang out with my daughter. She wants to play the PS5 and it's 5 minutes to 11. So I'm going to go really fast. I also want to jump off Bay Bridge. Coworkers thought I was... Yeah, you seem like that until I explained I wanted to do it for fun. No, you're just mental, Kamran. Peter, meanwhile, I'm feeling like I'm 4 to 6 grams a day. When you're ready, man, pinned on the bottom sounds worse. Did Mark come back from his regular username? He did briefly just to block somebody and then he bounced. I don't know what's going on with him. I feel like he's going through something. But he confirmed that it was nothing between me and him. Everything was fine and I was overthinking it. But it sucks, because Mark is like a regular around here, You are sitting on the chair physically. There is no separation from you and your body and your chair and the earth. You know what I really love, Nurishan? When I love going to the backyard barefoot and stepping on the grass and just feeling connected to the earth. You're right down the bottom. Your body is still sitting in the chair, not you. Correct. That is true. Your body is still sitting in the chair, not you. The eyes cannot see itself separately, no. I also believe that our mind is separate from us. Our mind tells us things or makes us overthink things, tells us that we can't do things and we have to control our mind. Or if we get into an argument, it's quick to react. We have to control our mind. We have to say, no, shut up. There's no point in arguing. There's no point in fighting back. There's no point in proving the other person wrong. Just walk away. You have to learn to control your mind. So I spend a lot of time teaching my kids. It may sound like silly lessons, but tickling them and seeing whether they can control the laughter. And they all can now, and I just feel like it's an important lesson. As silly as it sounds, it's important to know how to control emotions. So even if you feel like you want to laugh or whatever, you can stop it, and that way in the future, you're able to hold your tongue. It's kind of like it's the base layer, it's the foundation of controlling your mind. What's live about? Can we double tap and find out if you sing your sensations inside? I suppose I'd say you're done at bucket list. Yeah, I guess, yeah. That's the way a lot of people feel. Double tap the screen, guys. If you haven't double tapped, please hit that like button. Your Sean is 10. Speed read time. Jay, the live, I found you on HS, helped me get 50 subs so I could go live, and I got to 100 twice as quick. Yeah, it does go fast, man. You deserve it, man. You do too. Thanks a lot, MST. And that was all you guys, man. You guys really helped me out. You guys kept me going. Helping each other. Exactly, Ari. Exactly, Chris. I feel the same way. They apologize to you on the ground for going on 1, but everyone tries to hold on at a second 3, so they lie. Everything we have in life, rental parachuting, good way to remind yourself of this. Someone told me tonight after the stream, they have some hard times and coming on my stream. Dude, the vibes on your stream are very uplifting. You guys are just, I can't imagine anyone having anything against you. Matt and I were talking about this yesterday. Knock on wood, man, because I don't want to jinx it for you. But we were like, Chris is like one of the guys that we can't imagine you having an enemy. Just because of the way that you are, you interact with everyone. You have a very nice spirit to you, you know. Trish, no skydiving. The solid no is because there's no good reason to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. Exactly. I would do it again. MST is a daredevil still. I say that because you can make an impact on people. Never know what people. Absolutely, I 100% agree with that, and that's what I try to do on here. It's the exact same thing. And I think everyone on here, all the mods as well, they always like say hi to anyone that does jump on, and they interact with them, because we never know who's going through what, and we could be helping someone through a tough time, and we are just not aware of it. I think it's because we all introverted, but we can be ourselves. Exactly, because you're kind of anonymous on here, and plus now I feel like a lot of us know each other. No skydiving for you. I did parasailing in the Bahamas on my honeymoon. Saw a hammerhead. Dude, that is scary, man. Imagine knowing that you're going to be diving into the water. Like if you were to drop down and see a hammer, that's scary stuff, man. But they must have pulled you in, though. They wouldn't let you go in the water. But I would be terrified. Because like I said, in Aruba, that guy was letting us fall into the water. If I could see it from above and know that they're going to be reeling me back in, then I would be like, that's absolutely beautiful, seeing a hammerhead. We're all superheroes, Mr. Hard, or we all won the conception race. 1 out of 500,000 coming back down is finding the egg again. Nope, not this life or the next. Night, everyone. Good night, Texas. Good night, Kamran. You better go with the daughter. Enjoy these moments. 100%, Chris. Good night, all. Good night, Connie. Good night, Mark. Finally, bro. Good night, man. Please try to join in earlier, man, because it's been a long time since I caught up with you. We all miss you, and you know that. There's a sign that you're empathetic, that connection to Earth. Good night, little yummy. Skydiving is on my bucket list. Edith George, what's up, Edith George? By the way, guys, before I do end it, please hit that like if you haven't hit it. I am on twice a day. If you want to join on the, I go live at 3 p.m. usually around that area, and 9 p.m. guaranteed daily, except for one day when I have tennis. So you can subscribe if you like the channel. You can always unsubscribe if you don't. But definitely hit that like button if you haven't. It helps the channel out. We get to meet good people like yourself. Well, in case I don't see you, HS, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Thanks a lot, Mason. Okay, come down, Sadhu Hardik. Super live stream. Thanks a lot, Edith. Appreciate it. Let me just quickly like and subscribe. Thanks a lot, Mark. Kamran, Iskiri, I really appreciate that, of course. It pulled me back in the boat. Chris, you look good. All right, guys, Andy Lima, restricted. If I ever meet you guys, I will cook for you pancakes. That is very sweet, Cabo. And good to meet you, man. I'm glad we met you, man. Elizabeth, thanks. You are right. Your tips on public speaking. I need tips on public speaking. I always say, and I'm like, I got to cut that out. But thank you, Sebastian. If you have, see, I did it again. If you have any tips, you let me know. Yum Kapil, give me prata and biryani now. Bye. All right, guys, I am going to head to bed. Shout out to Jesus is King, Connie and Kyle for being in the top 3 first ones in today. HS, if there is a song that you would like, I will do. Good night to all. Good night, Mark, and other Mark, and Trish, and Cuzzy Jay, and Chris, everyone. And even if I didn't mention a name, but a special shout out to JIK, Connie, and Kyle. Love and respect, guys. Catch you on the next one. Have a great night.